5-minute #1 podcast in the universe. We live. We in Denver, Colorado. We're one of Colorado Springs' finest, man. One Lou, what's the word?
What's the word, man? We here.
Hell yeah,
What's
man.
going on with you?
Just working, man. This has been a long time coming, man.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate you for coming on the show.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, man. For sure.
No problem, man. Well, let's get right into it, man. So I know we originally met a couple years back down in the Springs.
Facts.
That's where you stay now, right?
Yep.
Okay. But you're not originally from the Springs, correct?
Nah.
Okay. Let the people know, man, where you originally born and all the good stuff.
Originally born in New York, Rochester to be exact, you know what I'm saying? So, from upstate New York. And I was raised down south of Florida, Kissimmee, Florida. And then I moved out here to Colorado Springs probably around like 2014 or so. 2012 probably. Yeah, it was a little closer. Yeah, 2012. So
Okay.
I've been out here ever since.
Okay, cool.
Chilling, yeah, man.
All right, so originally from Rochester, you lived down south in Florida, you said?
Yep.
Kissimmee?
Yep.
Kissimmee. I guess before you moved to Florida, how long were you in New York before you moved and shit?
I was probably up in New York till I was like 7, 8 years old.
Do you remember New York that much?
Yeah, hell yeah. As a kid, I mean, it was New York shit. It was popping. Shit was going on. That's all I remember. You know, I know stuff was happening. Streets moving. You know, yeah.
Was like there a heavy influence with the, given that hip hop and rap originates from New York, was there a heavy influence?
Yeah, my mom was into music. You know, my family into music. My dad do music. My mom had a group. She had a dance group for sure. So that was my influence. You know, seeing them in music at all times.
Yeah.
Facts.
What kind of dancing was she doing? Like, it's like hip hop.
It was like a group, like how TLC, Salt and Pepper, them type of girls was. You know.
Okay.
They had a dance group. I think it was like 3 girls in a dance group, for sure.
Hell yeah. Okay. So you watching that growing up, and then you would you say your dad was like around growing up, or
yeah, hell yeah,
was that?
Always. Yeah, my dad there, been there, stay there.
Hell yeah.
Still here.
Okay.
Shit.
That's dope.
Big facts.
And then you moved to Florida around 7, you said?
Yeah.
What was why'd y'all move to Florida?
I'm pretty sure it's because, stuff going on. Shit, a lot of, stuff happening, trying to change kids' surroundings, trying to change our surroundings, basically. Make us have a better life than what they was raised in. So my parents took that chance and moved down south. Facts.
Okay. And when you say that, meaning like Rochester, is there some pretty like, I've never been in New York, is there some pretty treacherous parts?
You ever looked at statistics? Shit, they up there. Yeah.
I mean, you hear of like the different cities and stuff.
Yeah.
So Rochester, you would say, is that
it's
like another city
It's
in
a
New
good
York,
place,
or?
you know what I mean? Like I said in my last message, just watch how you move, you feel me? Like, I can go there and I can be around family and love that shit. But you can go get into shit that you don't need to be into, and then you start understanding what other shit about. You know what I'm saying? But that's anywhere you go, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How far is like Rochester from like New York City?
5 hours.
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit of a... What is Rochester known for? I feel like I've heard. Is there like some basketball?
They got basketball, for sure. My uncles played basketball. They was beasts in basketball, actually. They got football for sure. Good football schools. Academics, they smart. If you raised up north, you're pretty smart.
Syracuse?
Syracuse is close to it.
Close?
Yeah, okay. Syracuse is like Buffalo, but yeah, it's close. It's not too far. I mean, they all stretch together, so all that. So yeah.
A lot of Bills fans over there.
Yeah, a stomping ground.
Yeah. You a Bills fan or no?
Nah, I ain't really been no real sports person, you know what I mean? So I ain't never really had a team till I moved here, so I fuck with my New York team, but since I started watching football, I've really just been watching like the Broncos and shit like that. Yeah. Or if one of my homeboys got something going on, we'll watch them on TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, talk shit to each other.
Hell yeah.
Just for
laughing. Betting or fantasy type shit?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so then you said you moved to Florida. You already kind of explained why. What was that transition like, moving to Florida, going from the East Coast especially like northeast coast where it's probably really cold. You're used to snow and stuff, and then you go down to Florida, it don't even snow down there. It's humid, it's real hot. And Kissimmee, what part of Florida is that in? Is that like South Florida?
Yeah, South Florida. Not too south, but yeah, it's like mid-south, yeah.
Okay.
Down there. We're about 3 hours from Miami, so yeah, we south, but not we south.
What was that transition like?
Moving to Florida, I mean, it was hot for sure. But other than that, man, it was like, that's when I started learning everything, you know. Going to church, I'm learning football, basketball, I'm, you know, meeting new people. So it was pretty cool for me, man. Like, outside was where it was at. That's when all the shit was going on in the streets, you know. It was selling dope. Everybody had the cars, everything going on. So that's what you're seeing, so you turn up.
Yeah.
So it was fun. It was fun. But, you know, you learn a lot of lessons with that shit, for sure.
So was you say originally like your family tried to move you kind of out of that environment in New York, and then you kind of found yourself in a, would you say, a similar environment in Florida, or?
It wasn't as similar, you know, but it was similar for sure. Like, New York is gonna give it to you square. You feel me? Like, it's what it is. If you don't know what's going on, yeah, you might be in some shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But in Florida, it's like, if I fuck with you, I'll fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? If not, you'll know what it is here soon. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
so it's just a different environment, different parts of the game you learn and shit like that. But like I say, I just learned a lot, man. I learned a lot of people, you know, how to move, mentality, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do this, don't do that, or, you know, shit like that.
Right. Okay. Now I was watching a recent interview with DJU and Charleston White, and Charleston White kind of explained that the projects in like Chicago or New York up north, it's more like stacked on top of each other, versus in the South it's a little more spread out.
Spread out, yeah.
So he would say like that's why in places like in Chicago or New York or what have you, you kind of have these crazy statistics in like smaller areas. What would be your opinion on that, or you know what I'm saying, in general?
Man, it was cool as a kid. I don't know. In Florida, we were straight with that, bro. Like, it is stacked up in New York, and it is a lot more because everybody on top of each other. So it's a different mentality, you know. Like,
Yeah.
you hungry, you want what you see. In Florida, it's like you learning. You know, you still had like a kid. You ain't had to grow up fast. You know what I mean? But you grew up fast. You know what I mean? If you saw what you saw. But it was like you had the chance to be a kid still, you know what I mean? It gave you that outdoor life, you know what I mean? That's when I learned, like, I could be over here and it's cool. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, like, yeah.
Okay. And then how was like, what are some of the pros and cons or like major differences, I suppose, from like the north to the south, considering you lived in both?
The comparison, I mean, get money, man. Everybody trying to live a good life, get money, and they're about their business, you know. That's north and south, so that's why there's a mutual respect. People come down and get houses in Miami because it's where the money flowing, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you can go to New York and get money and get you a spot, but it's going to cost you, you feel me? So you got to have money in New York. So, you know, it's just a different mentality, like.
Okay. Now, what were you into growing up before, like the music and stuff? Or like, were you playing sports or anything? Was it always music? Were you in the streets? Like, what was it like?
Nah, for sure. Most of my life, you know, church, going to play sports. You know what I'm saying? My parents showing up, basketball, football. You know, I done did track. You know what I mean? So we going number one. Yeah, we doing that. Yeah, I play sports, but you know, I move. You know what I mean? Certain things came about, and then that's when it was like, shit, I want to be back where I'm at. So I'm going down, hanging out, you feel me? Enjoying my time with people. And that's how that part of life came on, you know what I mean? Like, just wanting to be back where I was at.
What religion are you?
Christian.
Christian. Have you always been Christian?
Yeah, facts.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Have you ever, like, I don't gotta include this if you want, but just curious, because my homie recently just transferred from Christian to Catholic. Have you, like, what would be your opinion on, like, Catholicism? Do you feel like it's pretty similar to Christianity, or, like, are you that deep into it? Like,
Nah, Man,
You
to
don't
each his
really-
own, man.
yeah.
That's what I was raised on.
Okay.
Shit, I don't know about what you got going.
Fair enough. That was kind of random, but that's besides the point. And then you say you play sports, football, basketball, and baseball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
what,
baseball, so, track.
track.
Yeah.
What positions were you in all three sports?
In football, I done did everything really. Quarterback, I done did running back, tight end, wide receiver, defense end, safety. I mean, I was linebacker. I done that all. So I was just fast, so move me around quick, you know.
Yeah.
I can get to places quicker. So I did it all for sure. Basketball, point guard, and shooting guard sometimes, but mostly point guard because I was fast, you know.
Yeah.
I can move the ball.
And was was mostly in Florida?
Yeah. Track, you know, we running 4.3. Let's get it.
4x3, okay.
Yeah, I said I can run a 4.3.
Oh, okay, the dash.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And then,
definitely move around fast, man, fast.
how far did you make it? Were you playing in high school or anything like that?
Yeah, I did it in high school, and that's when I started like getting out of it, you know. Fast.
Yeah. Okay. And then, I know we're diving back into the religion thing, but I'm kind of just curious, what is your opinion of God, or what is God to you? Is it like exactly what the Bible is? Is it your own relationship? Like, how do you think about God?
I got my own relationship with God, you know. I ain't I got my own relationship with God. That's how I keep it. Like, that's how I think it should be. That's the best I can tell you. Like,
Yeah.
if a person say this is their God, or if they believe in the God I believe in, then that's who they on, bro. I can't speak on nobody's life, so
Yeah.
I don't know what you really want from that, but that's who I can't. You know, I don't judge nobody. I ain't supposed to.
Right.
So I can't say what the fuck.
Yeah.
Shit, like, yeah, what I'm gonna say, bro? Like,
Okay.
that's what you do, bro. Stick to you.
Yeah.
Shit.
When it comes to sports, were you like considering going to like play college or anything like that, or what was that?
At one point, but after a certain stage, it was just like I'm just playing football. You know, it wasn't like how some people are beating their head like this. What you gonna do? You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
it was just more like, oh, you playing sports. But really, I was trying to be outside. You know what I'm saying? I was always inside, so
Yeah.
made my way outside a little bit. But other than that, bro, I like sports. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with sports for sure. I was fast. You know, I know how to move. I know how to cut. I know how to play for sure.
Oh yeah. Okay, and then you just we'll dive back into this a little later too, but you just did an interview with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of the biggest platforms in the industry, man.
Yeah, shout out Dirty.
In that interview, you were talking about how you grew up with like 14 people. Can you kind of describe that? Was that like 14, including like your parents and siblings and stuff, cousins? Like how was that?
Yeah, it was 14 parents, siblings, grandma. Yeah, we lived there. Shit, that's how we came up.
What was like some of the, I guess, pros and cons to that?
Pros, it was all of us, man. It was just us, you know, we living, we having fun. It's like Home Alone, you running through that bitch, everybody having a good time, chilling, you know what I'm saying? But and you learning shit, you learning life, you know, stuff going on, of course, but and all we had each other. You know, the only con I'd say we had one bathroom. But other than that,
Yeah. One bathroom? That would have been tough.
yeah, it's just it might have been tough to a certain mentality, bro. But nah, it's straight, bro. Like you get strong from that shit for
Right.
sure.
Yeah. What was it like a pretty big house, apartment? What was
Nah, it was a nice house. 3-bedroom house, and I fucked up on the last interview. I said it different, but the garage was turned into a bedroom
Oh,
to
okay.
have a 4th bedroom. You know, but that bitch was big, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
We was all kids though, so
That-
we wasn't paying attention to that shit. Like,
Right. And you said that was in Florida or New York?
Florida,
Florida.
fact.
That's crazy you say that too, because I feel like, yeah, you don't really, like growing up, you don't realize those
Yeah.
things till probably later on in your life.
Yeah,
I'm
right
assuming.
now we look at that shit and be like, damn, we was raising 14 of us there, and we all up. Like, we all having businesses and shit, so
That's
it
dope.
don't make who you is, man.
Right.
For real, so.
that
Yeah.
made you like strong and motivated.
Big facts.
Hell yeah, okay. So, you know, you find your way through school, playing some sports. Did you have to get a job at an early age too before like you started diving into the music or?
Yeah, shit, I got a job at like, what, 16? I think I had my 15. About 15, 16, I had my first job already. I was already working. I was already working.
What were you doing for work at the time?
I think I was at Perry Ellis. Me and my dog.
That's the clothing store, right? Fashion
Yep.
store.
Fashion store. Register folding. Coming in and out of that bit, you know. Yeah.
How long did you end up lasting there?
Man, shit, I don't think I could have drive long at all, bro. Ever.
Yeah.
It just, that wasn't my mentality, man. I'm about
Right.
some money. My dad trained me, get it. You know what I mean? Like,
Hustle that shit.
yeah, man. Time is money, so I'm everything is tick tick. Let's get it, you know. So, yeah.
Okay, that's real. And then, when did the music kind of come along, or what was your transition into wanting to become an artist? Like, were you?
I used to be around music a lot, man, always, but I ain't never think about becoming an artist. So it was like, when I thought about that, it was like somebody tell me, yo, you get in there, tell your story. You feel me? You got a story, dog. Jump in there. You know what I mean? So when that started happening, it's like, oh, bro, that's hard. So it's like, oh, okay, you might have something. So I ain't give it like no big push. I just be putting shit out here and there. But now we on the move. Shit, let's run.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's grabbing attention. It's catching people's eyes. It's pertaining to people's lives. So, you know, that's what it's about, the story.
Hell yeah. Who were you listening to growing up that influenced you or inspired you?
I was listening to Nappy Roots, Juvenile, Wayne, Hot Boys for sure.
A lot of Southern influence.
All Southern, you know,
Yeah.
Pimp C, all them people like that, bro. Like, yeah. That's what we was listening to. Like,
Okay,
the South was turned, you know.
that's dope. Okay. And then when did you move to Colorado Springs? Or did you move somewhere else from Florida to Colorado Springs? Or?
Nah, straight here.
Okay.
Shit, straight here. Yeah, I moved straight out here, and I think that was 2012.
Okay, so you've been out here for about 11 years, 10,
Yeah,
11 years.
10, 11 years, yeah.
What was the transition like that for? Or what made you move out here?
I came on a business tip, you know, started a business. You know, it ain't work out as they needed to, but shit, I learned how to do business, so I'm like I said, I'm thankful for the process, dog.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But now I got my own business, so that's what I've been doing, bro. I've been in business, what, 6, 7 years now.
Hell yeah.
On my own, everything.
That's dope. Okay. And then, were you into music like before you moved to Colorado? As far as like actually making music and pushing it out, or did that?
That happened here.
Okay.
Yeah, that, you know, being in my own space, having my own time, like, fuck it. Ain't nobody else trying this shit. Why not? You know,
Yeah.
like, I know how to talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's make it work. Let's put this bitch down.
Right.
Yeah, put it to a beat. And if you listen to what I'm saying, it's deep shit in there. Like, it's deep for thought shit. Like,
Right, lyrical shit.
yeah, you gotta pull it out, though. It's on you.
Hell
Facts.
yeah. Okay. When would you say was like the first, or what year, what time would you say was like the first song? All right, I'm pushing this out. Like I'm just gonna do this.
I think my first drop was in 2016. I want to say, but it was like, people like this shit though to this day. But it was like my first coming out. You know how when you're first rapping, you ain't understanding what you're putting together. You just rapping some
Right.
shit. And I just put it out there, shot a little video to it. I think it was called Wonderland, if I ain't mistaken. But it's pretty dope. A lot of people like it.
Would you have called it like more of a hobby at the time, or were you, at that point were you like, nah, I
Definitely.
think I'm gonna take it serious?
Nah, it's still a hobby. Like,
Okay.
I was still trying to push people, you know what I mean? Like, right, let's go, you go, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Cause I'm good. I know how to produce and shit, so I got an ear for music, so I know when I hear a good sound, like, bro, you dope. You feel
Yeah.
me? So let's push that shit. But sometimes you gotta put that into you. So
Hell yeah.
that's what we're doing.
You produce beats too, or
Now I got a couple beat producers, you know what I mean? So yeah, we working.
you okay? Just like producing music in general. And, like,
Yeah, they make the
work.
beats, you know what I mean? I give them a sound sometime, and they come in with it, and I put it to it. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So you started making music at that time, were you like familiar with the? Were you trying to become familiar with the spring scene, or like were you just more focused on what you had going on and making music just as a hobby type shit?
It was a hobby, you know. I was focused on the money first. I was running my business up, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing. So I ain't trying to get in nobody's shit. I don't want, you know.
Right.
I ain't mixing mingle right now, but I know I talk to certain people. You feel me? Like I give mutual respect to certain people that I see doing certain things. So that's how, you know, I reach out like that. But being in people's face right now, nah, I was getting money. Let's get to it, you know.
Hell
And
yeah.
anybody that want to do something, let's get some money, man.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
And you run a construction business, right?
Yeah.
And then you founded that. You said like basically when you moved here type, or
Yeah.
did it come a little later?
Nah, it came a little bit after I moved here and the first business went down. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, I know how to do this. You know what I'm saying? And if I was in charge, how would I run this? And that's how I did it. You know, and I've been doing it.
A construction business. I've known like one other person who started one, but I don't, really quite understand like how that goes, and a lot of people probably don't. So like, what? I mean, you don't have to give up the sauce if you don't want to, but like, what's like? How do you even start a business like that? Because I feel like for example, with Mile High Minute, I basically just you gotta buy some equipment, whatever. Post online. It's kind of you just post online, but with that, it's like a construction business. That's gotta be very like specific. You gotta probably buy a bunch of supplies. I'm assuming like it just seems like there's a bunch of moving parts. So like, how was that starting a construction business?
If you feel like you could do it, hey man, buy the shit as you go. I mean, I ain't had shit when I started, bro. I started that shit with $35 to my name, like here.
Yeah, when you first started the business.
Yeah, man. It's nothing. It take this. Hey, I know how to do that. If not, I'm gonna watch a video 3 days before I get there. I might test it on some shit, man. I'm finna go get this money.
Yeah.
It ain't no different than I'm finna hustle, bro. It's a hustle. Shit. How is you supposed to do it?
Right.
Yeah.
So was there like a specific craft within construction you were kind of good at and you were pushing real hard when you first started, and then you kind of just kept learning different things, or how?
Nah, I mean, I worked in construction, but it was like highway road construction. So it was like, it's a skill, bro. And it ain't the hardest shit in the book to do. You know what I mean?
What kind of advice would you give someone who wants to start a construction business?
Figure out what you want to do first. You know what I mean? Start there, what you know how to do. And then let it branch you out. You know, I ain't asking nobody to, hey, can you do this too? Yeah, shit, why not? Yeah, I'm gonna go learn how to do that.
Okay. So I'm assuming at first you were probably doing a lot of the work as far as, the groundwork, like actually working on stuff yourself.
Yep.
And then like how were you able to get more people involved? I'm assuming?
We definitely got more people involved, but I'm
Yeah.
still on the ground.
Yeah.
Shit, while we stopping.
Right.
How them people for eat?
That's real.
You can't stop. They don't stop. Don't plan on just stopping. Shit, I had work. That ain't how it work.
Right. Yeah.
Nah, don't do that.
How were you able to get more people involved just by obviously making more money and stuff like that?
Yeah, branching out, having the jobs, having the work. Once you got the work. I mean, it ain't no different from the streets. That's why I feel the same. That's why I say business just a word, bro. Like, if you really get into it and you understand that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say it teach you a lot outside. But once you understand that, like, on the other tip, it make your mind big. Like, these guys ain't doing it for nothing. There's big money in it.
That's real. So, what were some of like the marketing sources at the time? Was there a lot of word of mouth in construction?
Great word of mouth.
Yeah.
Ads. Post up an ad, got that one call. Gotta show up.
Right.
Shit, you gotta go to work. It's time to really show up. Yeah. Everything it might not go your way. You might not know how to do everything. Sometimes you gotta get money back. Sometimes you gotta get a discount. Yeah, but when you learn that skill, shit, you good. Ain't nobody gonna bash you in the process unless you doing something to get bashed, man.
Right.
Facts.
Okay, that's real. So diving back into the music side of things, like you said, you've been dropping since 2016, but I feel like what I've seen from you in the past couple of years, especially, it seems like you've been pushing a little harder? Like you got a little more like, you know what I'm saying, motivation behind you as far as music. I'm sure like the construction business, all that's going, you know, get better as well. But like when it comes to music, what kind of, I guess, changed or what's kind of been influenced you as of recent? You know what I'm saying? Because not everyone, I don't know many people in Colorado with, you know, a DGB interview. So like what, you know, inspired you to, you know, go a little harder recently, and how do you feel about the Colorado scene as a whole?
Shit, the mentalities that surround me, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was one of my partners saying, let's go, you feel me? Like, well, I think you should go here. Find out what's there, let's attack it. Well, I mean, that's how it go, you feel me? I'm coming here to attack what I need to attack, and anything beyond that is fun and free. We get the business done first, man, and that's how that went, you know? So, now we on the table. What's next? You feel me? So I didn't choose it. Shit, I know I got the product. What we taking this bitch? Right. Shit, let's go.
Yeah. And then you went on Street Nerds and Vicual's platform.
Cool dude.
Yeah.
Fuck with Vic.
How was that experience? That shit's dope. Make sure y'all go tap in if y'all need the Ghost mic performance.
Yeah, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? We had fun. We turned the folk up real quick. We had a good time in there. Conversation. There was cool people from the dope. You know? So,
yeah.
I mean, I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. The video went out. Obviously, it's doing something. So, right, man, let's keep pushing. Shit, I appreciate y'all doing that with us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about, you know, who are some of your favorite artists in Colorado? Or is there anyone you really messing with, or do you mostly listen to people out of state? Like,
I know I'll be tapping in with people here. You know what I'm saying? I speak. I like the name people here. You know what I'm saying? I like I don't know how to say it. I think it's Tanner.
Ten Birds. Yeah.
I fuck with his music a little bit. Trev's pretty straight. Colorado Springs Matt did it straight.
Did he?
I don't know. I listen to a few people, but I like, as an artist, you don't really be listening to everybody's music like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Right. Especially if they ain't like right with you. You know what I'm saying? But Hot Boy Willie, Valley Boy Jay, shit, them niggas is ready, man. Y'all ain't ready for a lot of shit that's to come. You feel me? So, them boys who are in my ear, that's what I'm listening to right now. But as in Colorado on the whole, yeah, bro, I gotta listen to me and go put it in myself, man. I gotta stay in my ear and listen to what I'm talking about and keep relaying the message. You feel me? Like, that's how I'm coming. So, yeah, we listen to the team and me, man. I listen to me a lot.
Hell yeah. Okay. What do you have on the way? You got any new projects, videos,
big work,
tapes for people to be on the lookout for?
We got a couple videos coming soon. Got a couple projects already in the work. Got a big mixtape on the way. We got projects coming from a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? We got videos coming that's networking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you networking, man. This shit. Don't nobody know me from a shit they can, you know what I'm saying? But if you can see me, you see me. You feel me or not? Keep looking the other way. Shit.
Okay. What would you say should be like the first music video or song someone should listen to? You go and pick one after this interview. What would it be? What should they go check out?
Ben's Coupe, for sure.
Ben's Coupe?
Yeah. We lit. That's the latest single out right now. Yeah. It's the one I just dropped right now. It's laid back, you feel me? It's like a good vibe, you feel me? Like it's chill. It's something anybody can play, old, new. Yeah, you can play it there around your kids, understand it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, It's for everybody.
Okay. Looking at your, at least the videos on your platform, I'm not sure if you have any other videos on other platforms, but looks like Mind Over Muscle sitting at 14,000 views.
That's strong. That's when I came out, you know.
Would you say like that's your biggest hit so far, or what would you consider?
It's a lot. It's not as new, so yeah. Right now it's on as the numbers for sure on there. Yeah, it's my biggest, and it's like when I probably like my third video out, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, and it was quick, you know, but it was a dope video and it catch people eye, you know what I'm saying? Make it look like like a scene is going on, you know what I mean? When you first look at it, so it's definitely been catching a lot of people eye for sure, yeah.
Hell yeah. And then I probably should ask this at the beginning of the interview, but where did the name One Lou come from?
That was me, you know, one love, one Lou. Shit, it's only one.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
It's
you know what I mean?
it's a unique one. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard anyone else say that. You know, it's different than the Lil or
Yeah.
Yeah,
everybody got that going on, you feel me? Like, I had started with Lucha Lou, you know what I mean? I'm looking it up, people got that name, you know what I mean? So I ain't want to be, you know, messing up nobody else. I'm on my own shit.
Yeah.
So that's where it came, like, it's just one of you, so One Lou. Yeah.
Hell yeah, okay. And then what would you say your genre of music is?
Man, that's hard. Like, I could do a lot, bro. Like, I don't be trying to stay in one genre, but if you had to pick one, it'd be hip hop for sure.
Okay.
And rap. But like, I started with somebody that was R&B. My cousin, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah. So I mean, and I was rapping over R&B stuff, so that kind of puts me out of being in a certain genre. You know, I can do it all. Just how like Plies, he turned over.
Yeah.
He do, you know what I mean? He turned that leaf over and started doing music for the lady. That's what it is.
Ego Feeders, the brand, energy giving off.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about it. How'd that come together?
Energy giving off, you know, stay positive, you feel me? Like, I wanted to switch a bad word to being good, you know. Everybody look at ego and be like, oh, this, yeah, he's, well, really, like, if you know that person, you don't even know him to even say that, you feel me?
Right.
Like, some people say it and they be like, ego, and I have to immediately, energy giving off.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stay positive.
That's real.
And then when you understand, you're like, oh, shit. That's a good way to switch that up. You know what I mean? Like,
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the twist, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, okay. While we're at it too, I gotta get closer on the Ego Feeders chain too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Ooh. Big baguettes. You see that? Yeah, hold up. Bring it. Hey, bring it closer. Hold up. Let me get close in there. Well, hold it one more time.
Hold it up.
I just want to focus it real quick too. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that's No, I feel that though because
ego, man.
I feel that because like people be confident sometimes, and like I get it. You know what I'm saying? You want to stay humble, but sometimes you do gotta pop your shit too. Like, especially when people doubting you, and you know what I'm saying. You deal with a bunch of shit. Everyone goes through shit. Like, you gotta let it be known. And you confident too. And if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Shit.
Nobody else will. Shit, ain't nobody gonna do it for you.
Facts.
You got to be first.
Okay, man. All right, so you know you got your construction business. You know you got your music business going. Are you in any other business ventures when it comes to maybe like real estate or anything else?
Nah.
Those are the main two focuses right now.
Yeah, man. And, you know, working hard putting this music out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I just seen this photo you did. You posted on May 10th. This look like 100 Pack Savvy with the glasses. I ain't gonna lie. Right. But could you see yourself like collaborating with anyone else in Colorado, whether it be videographers or artists?
Man, about money, man. We stand on the money tip, man. We ain't looking for nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we on the money tip, man. If it's gonna involve something, doing something, you know what I'm saying, and become some money. Even if it ain't all about money out the gate, you feel me? Let's get this money though. Okay. How else we gonna eat? We gotta leave this shit out, you know what I'm saying? Kids and shit.
Okay, that's real, man. Well, shit, that just about wraps it up for me. Where can people find you on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that, man? Let the people know.
One Lou Official for sure on every platform. Yeah. One Lou Official. It's all across the board. Check out Ego Feeder Academy. Apparel coming soon. You know what I'm saying? You'll see that in my story post. Appreciate my hot minute. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the guys that's pushing me. Appreciate the family, God, in and out. You feel me? Let's go.
Yeah. And make sure y'all listen to what he just said, man. If you got these random Instagram, Twitter names and shit like that, and you make music, like, it's gonna be so much harder to find you.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times, like, someone will invest in promo with me, and, like, I'll try and, like, look them up on Twitter or whatever. Can't find it. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's smart. So everyone take notes.
You gotta know your game first. You can't just be jumping in this business.
Yeah.
Shit, you gotta learn the business.
Yeah. I did want to ask too, though. I know we already talked about, like, you growing up. You said you had 14 people that kind of built you up. But is there any, like, specific moments or crazy stories you can think of that, you know, were tough times or anything you went through that you feel like really molded you and built you to become the man you are today?
Yeah, living. Shit, the whole thing. You know, it's always tough. I mean, life is tough. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
but if you ain't got it that way, you ain't gonna learn shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's all spoon fed, you might be on the back end of it, bro. At the end of the day, you feel me? If you ain't really bread and butter taught that.
Right.
You feel me? So, yeah, you gotta learn. You know, get out here and learn it. Yeah.
That's real. Okay, man. Well, shit, make sure y'all go follow One Lou on everything. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that, man. Links will be in the description of this video.
Yep.
Make sure y'all go stream his music.
One Lou Official. One Lou Official.
One Lou Official. Make sure y'all go watch that Ben's Coupe official music video out now.
Right
Be on
now.
the lookout for all the new music, man.
Yeah. Latest drop. By the time you see that, you're gonna see another.
Yep.
So.
Shout out to sponsor today's video, 3M Water. Go get the hydration for the go-getters, man. And shout out Dream Space Studios. Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment down below who you want to see next on the Mile High Minute. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell button to stay notified when all the latest news drops. Make sure y'all go follow Mile High Minute on everything. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Mile High Minute. Search it up, you'll find it, man. Thank y'all for 10K subs. Stay tuned, man. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We out.